Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sabang and Terry's Philippine Journey. It's Tuesday morning, September the 9th. Wanted to talk to you a little bit, give you a little flood update here. We had a couple tropical storms. This is some of the damage here that occurred the past 2 months. We had some about 30 days apart that dumped about 8 to 12, 15 inches in a day, which brought about 2 to 6 feet of water in spots, maybe 8 in some cases. Down here, I think is mostly 3 or 4 feet deep, 2 to 4 feet deep. And this is some of the erosion and stuff. So the highlights down here, that's relatively minor, but a lot of beach erosion and homes flooded. And, as far as I know, I didn't see any get swept out to sea or anything like that, but definitely had some water flowing through the homes and lots of little washouts here. Some of them's been, one or two's been somewhat repaired, but there's a lot like this. There's a big one down here, but I wanted to give you an update and show you what's going on. They've actually brought in a bigger front loader here, which not too many of them around. They do have some big equipment here, but most of the time it's manpower. We got guys with buckets or wheelbarrows shoveling, but this is we're at the 4-Point Marriott there in front of that. So, but we're in down here where the big hole is. Try to get the camera up here. So beautiful morning today. Some chance of rain and thunderstorms as usual in the Philippines in the rainy season we're in. I wanted to show you this because it's very unusual as we walk along. So me and Michelle went for a walk, probably maybe 8-kilometer walk, maybe 6 today. We didn't go all the way up to town, so 4 to 6 for sure. And then I jumped in the water up by the rocks there, halfway up. There's some people leaving the Marriott. They're heading into town, I guess. And up here's the work in the big hole, so I wanted to highlight that. There's some of the tourist boats and fishing boats, about 50-50. I think they got about 200 or so. Between 2 and 250, I would say, boats, 250 boats here in Sabang. They do a lot of boat repairs this time of year. There's the front loader. It's got like a little thing to push and drag the sand around. So there's plenty of it. It's humped up here. I'll walk over here and show you a couple angles since we got a few minutes, but then show you the damage he's working on. So right now this is the worst spot on the beach here, the side that I've seen. Can't see it fully from here, but yeah, just very unusual to see a piece of machinery there like that here in the Philippines, especially in these smaller barangays. So I don't know if they shipped that in or it was hidden away here somewhere. Anyhow, they got the right piece of equipment, a good worker handling it. So, but here's this big mound humped up, so he can dig away at that, I suppose. That'd be my game plan. Some of it did come from up in here. So we're watching work. I'll take you over there. So we'll have to go back up here, show you a little bit more minor damage over here. So it draws a little crowd. There's like 6, 7, 8 people watching him work Friday or Saturday he worked. But here's an example. This is a relatively nice, smooth, level trail down through there. And then you come here and it's washed out probably almost a half meter to maybe a full meter. So it's exposed some rocks. And so I suppose somebody will throw some sand in there. And the trail, gotta watch my step. It's kind of wavy here. It's like the ocean. where the washout occurs, because this is really relatively smooth, and where that gentleman's standing under the tree, it went straight through there. I'll show you the part he repaired, show you the part that's not repaired, so you can kind of get an idea. So this under the tree was probably washed out 2 meters deep and exposing the water line. I think it looked like there's a little electrical line running under there as well. So it's at least 2 meters deep around this tree, and the trail normally ran around that tree. So I guess that's workers. It looks like they're officials. So that's getting repaired, so that'd be great, just in time for the upcoming tourist season, which is quickly approaching, and it starts to pick up in October and November and really ramps up December and January. But here's what I'm talking about. That's 2 or 3 meters deep almost. There's the water line that's budged up. The pipe's kind of, to me it looks like it's collapsed a little bit. I don't know if they're going to raise it, probably not. I would raise it up, put some rock under it for support, and then top coat it with a couple feet of sand, but it'll probably just get sand. So that's going on. So yeah, that occurred because it was nice and smooth, like I said. There's like a thing I was calling electrical line, that big blue pipe and gray pipe's the water line. But this here on the left was an exact match. All around this tree was dug out, so he's got that filled in. The trail just goes straight up through there, it came down here, and right across here. So can't do that now unless you're a kind of a mountain climber. So it looks like hopefully this week you'll have it all done. It's taking 2 days to do the one on the right. I don't know how much you're filling around the tree. Not sure how old or what type of front loader it is. So it's, we got them the ones we used back in the Merrick were a little bit bigger, maybe 25–50% bigger. Newer design, but looks like it can do the job. Try to get the camera right. But wanted to give you an update, show you what's happening here in Sabang in the tourist district. So all these people be nice to have the path back and not fear and falling in, because a little misstep or not see something in the dark here, you certainly could be injured. And up here there's the pipe that goes, there's like a creek that's underground here, but up through there's a creek, and when that was apparently completely full, so it might have been 6–8 feet deep over there, and then 2 to 4 feet running across the top over in here, and then just dug this out like a trencher would, I'll call it. So at least 2 or 3 more days worth of work apparently. So that man there looks official, like he's surveying the work and giving instructions, making sure it's done correctly. And then here's a little trickier spot. You have a hole here and hole here. So tropical storm damage being repaired in Sabang, Philippines. That's it. Just wanted to update you and show you what's going on here. So big day, big week to get this repaired for the upcoming season. So come and visit, make your plans, because it'll be nice, and you never know it's been damaged. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's it from Terry's Philippine Journey. Have a safe one. Thank you.